Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday News. I'm Aliyah Bryant. Here's what we have in the bulletin.
Opposition demands release of Cooper's Pen demolition order. NWC water prohibition orders effective today amid drought.
Thank you for joining us. Here are the details. Opposition spokesperson on Land and Works, Lothan Cousins, is demanding the immediate release of the court order used to authorize last Tuesday's demolition exercise in Cooper's Pen, Trelawny. Mr. Cousins warns that if the order had expired and was not lawfully extended, the state could face significant claims for damages.
The civil procedure rules states that a court order cannot be enforced after 6 years without the express permission of the court. If this order expired without lawful extension, the state is exposed to serious liability and someone must answer for it. The original Court of Appeal ruling applies strictly to 99 identified residents. That order is not a blank check. Removing and demolishing homes belonging to anyone outside those 99 named parties without a fresh lawful court order is illegal, and that is plain and simple.
More than 40 families, including children and the elderly, have been displaced since the demolition exercise.
If the bailiff and the police enforced an expired order, the state is liable, and affected residents can and should claim damages because the act was unlawful. I am calling on the bailiff and the state authorities to produce this order now. And to every resident displaced outside of those 99 named parties, please seek independent legal counsel immediately.
The National Water Commission's water prohibition orders take effect today as the country continues to grapple with worsening drought conditions. The measures apply to Kingston, St. Andrew, St. Thomas, St. Mary, Portland, St. Anne, and St. Catherine and will remain in effect until further notice. Under the orders, NWC customers are prohibited from using piped water for non-essential purposes. These include watering gardens, lawns and farms, filling ponds and swimming pools, washing vehicles with a hose, and cleaning roadways, pavements, and garages. Water Minister Matthew Samuda warns that individuals and businesses that breach the orders will face sanctions. Hundreds of Jamaican students are expected to receive their 2026 May-June examination results tomorrow. CXC will officially release the CSEC, CAPE, CTEC, and CCSLC results during a ceremony in Anguilla. Officials will provide an overview of candidates' performance and announce the outcome of the CTEC pilot program. Students will be able to access their individual results shortly after the live-streamed ceremony. The Health Ministry is urging families and caregivers to collect relatives who have been cleared for discharge but remain in public hospitals. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton says 239 people are currently classified as social cases. Cornwall Regional Hospital has the highest number with 65, followed by Savlamar General Hospital with 26, Spanish Town Hospital with 21, Maypen Hospital with 19, and Kingston Public Hospital with 18.
These are persons who have been discharged but either have nowhere else to go or they have been abandoned by their loved ones, requiring therefore the hospital to take care of them, to feed them, to house them at the expense of persons waiting for a bed. It really creates a challenge for us. First of all, the cost to maintain these individuals, but secondly, in terms of patient care, having patients in A&E waiting for beds when persons are occupying those beds who should not be there. We really have to do more to address this. We are hamstrung by legislation. The Public Health Act doesn't allow us to put people out. I mean, that may have been inhumane in cases where they have nowhere else to go.
Dr. Tufton says while his team reviews the legislation, hospitals will continue working with social workers to secure suitable care arrangements.
really belong in the infirmary. The infirmaries are crowded, and we have gone as far in some instances of working with local government to build out additional space. And in the case of a few areas like Spanish Town, we are actually paying to maintain persons in those facilities, which again is not really our mandate. In other cases, there are relatives who occupy these homes, their homes, and have refused to bring them on board. So the appeal is really to say to relatives, in the case of those who have somewhere to go, to take their loved ones. We will provide support through our community health aides and through the training for unpaid caregivers that we announced in my last sectorial to provide support for them while they're in their homes.
A 23-year-old man, Ken Margin of Thornton District, St. Elizabeth, died in a single vehicle crash along the Elm to Newton Main Road shortly after 1 o'clock Monday morning. Reports are that Margin was driving a black Toyota Voxy home from a night football match in Braze River when he lost control of the vehicle and crashed into a tree. He and the other occupants were taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead, while the others were treated for their injuries. The reason he lost control of the vehicle has not been established. Months after the fatal police shooting of 45-year-old Latoya Bujabulgin shook Granville St. James, the police are moving to repair fractured relations with residents. Anthony Atkinson reports.
Granville St. James children are now at the center of efforts to heal a community left fractured by a fatal police shooting. The St. James police are using a back-to-school treat to reconnect with residents months after the death of Latoya Bujabulgin sparked protest and called for justice. Deputy Superintendent Rajik Reed, who heads operations in the division, says community engagement is critical to rebuilding trust.
We know that, even though it is a small token, it goes a long way in assisting them with this new upcoming school year, right? And so we want to give back to the community.
Residents say the outreach is helping to present a more positive image of the community.
So we're here with the police. We're here together to make Granville community safe again and to ensure that the police are good to police in our area. And also partner with the police is a great look. As you can see, the children are out, parents are out. So it's a great look to ensure the police can keep us safe and good partnership with the police in the community of Granville.
While some residents have welcomed the outreach, others say the recent shootings have left lingering pain and unanswered questions.
Feel good, can't tell no lie, we feel good, even though certain things go on in the last couple of months. But we feel all right. Well, it can go on. You see me?
So do you feel that what they're doing here will bring back some unity, or you think the situation still sticking in the community?
Well, the situation still sticking in the community. To bring back the unity, it's gonna take us, not them. It's gonna take us to bring back the unity.
The people hope the initiative will encourage dialogue and gradually strengthen relations with the residents. Anthony Atkinson, TVJ News.